15 days until we blow up over 400 pounds of explosives. I am getting it all sorted and mixed. So this video is super boring, but I know some of you guys are going to want to keep me straight. So this video is literally me taking all the cans out of the containers for the whole year we've been stacking up tannerite. And we're going to be blowing it up 15 days, but I'm just getting everything ready. There's a ton of stuff to get ready. So this video is super boring, guys. But if you want to keep me straight, you know, go ahead and watch it. But I don't want to waste your time either. So this is mainly just as like public record. A lot of you guys said, you're going to take forever mixing that, blah, blah, blah. Milwaukee drill and a paint mixer. 5-gallon bucket. It won't take me very long to mix it. This is going to be the worst, boringest video ever that you ever saw in your life. So only watch it if you just want to make sure that I actually had stacked up all the explosives for our big explosion that's going to be awesome. 15 days. I'm just going to put all these videos together and upload them. I'm not going to put any editing into it. It's just for the people that want to kind of audit and make sure that I stacked it up. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. All right, so we got our tare weight. It is 2.64 pounds is the bucket weight. Now we're going to be filling the buckets with all the tannerite that we've acquired this entire time. So make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. All right. All right, this is the most recent batch. I'm gonna be checking for moisture as well, so we don't want any moisture. Looking good. So far, so good, no moisture, but this is the most recent batch. I'm pretty sure tannerite is about 8 pounds. You can fit in a gallon container. I mean, I should know, right? But we're gonna see how many fit in this 5-gallon bucket. Getting it all in these 5-gallon buckets, so on boom day, it's a lot easier, so I don't have to do this on boom day. I don't know if you guys know or realize, but it's actually a lot of work that goes into this, so. Sorry I couldn't blow it the same day as a million, but I don't want to waste all these explosives for a not very good boom. Trying to work fast here because ammonium nitrate is very hygroscopic, so it does absorb moisture. We have a low humidity day, so we should be pretty good, but I don't want to have any chance of the ammonium nitrate getting wet and causing a mishap on boom day. So that's why I'm doing this now. Get it all ready, seal it up in these buckets, and we'll be way ready for boom day. We're gonna put it in a 55-gallon drum. It should all fit. We'll see. And that 55-gallon drum should hold all of it, but if not, we'll add some more buckets or something. Just checking for clumps. There is one clump there. But that's normal. I mean, most of the stuff I get does have a clump here or there, but we're just checking for like really moisture-ridden ammonium nitrate because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste you guys' time. I don't want to waste a big boom. And as you guys know, I've played around with this a lot of times, so you got to make sure. I'm sure there's some that's got some moisture damage. We'll just replace it. But I want you guys to know how many pounds going in each one of these 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to write it on the top. I'm trying to be fast and efficient, and I don't have that much time. I work several jobs, so sorry if the camera's not pointed exactly the way it should be, but at least I got video of dumping all this in these 5-gallon buckets. The reason we're using 5-gallon buckets, not directly dumping it in the barrel, is because I'm not trying to figure out how to lift a 400-pound barrel of tannerite later when we go to set up the boom, and transporting it would be a pain. So the bucket's about 3/4 full. No, we got a bunch of these cans in there. Hopefully you guys are keeping track. We're gonna make sure we have the correct amount. I think these jars actually hold a little bit more than a pound. So it's probably gonna end up with more. Just kind of making sure it's not looking very moist. Okay, so that's a good thing. It's crazy that I've been doing this for over a year now. I think it's a year today, actually. Well, the 28th would be a year, and I think this is like, we're just a few days short of a year since I started this. A lot of work. All right, we are getting close. I don't know how many pounds I've dumped in here, but we got the scale. I'm gonna fit as much as I can in this bucket, and then we're gonna seal it. The lid has a good seal. I ordered these buckets specifically for this. As soon as we seal the bucket, we'll know how many pounds fits in a 5-gallon bucket. We'll keep weighing it as we go, just for fun, and also so I know how much aluminum powder to mix per specific bucket. And it's not going to be that bad to mix because everyone's like, you're going to be mixing that for forever. I mean, this is probably the longest process right here. Mixing won't take too long because I'll just use a paint mixer on a drill. Call it good. Alright, so we're getting really close to full. I'm not gonna like put so much that we like dribble some out the side, so we'll probably go another couple pounds. That was probably a fun day. And these jars that it's been sitting in has actually been they've been pretty airtight, so I think I could fit one more pound in the bucket, which is hilarious because that's the end of this most recent tote. This is the last pound. All right. So let's seal this bad boy. Oh, maybe you guys want to see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right, we're good. Yeah, that's a good seal. Make sure we got a good seal. We do. Okay, we're going to turn our scale back on, make sure it's 0. 0. Better lift it up so you guys can see. All right. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. So we're 0 on the scale. Okay. We're going to see how much this bucket weighs. $50.7. It's actually 50.69, but or 50. I think it keeps moving. The wind outside's moving it. 50.9. Okay, we're gonna go with 50.9. So 50.9 minus 2.6, 48.3 pounds. So we're just going to go with 48 pounds. Now this marker is kind of messed up from writing all the names, but 48 pounds. Okay, on to the next one. Go to the next one. No need to weigh this because we already know how much the bucket and the lid weighs. So, all right, now we're gonna start dumping more. Keep dumping it in there. Also, the different weights should give us, because it's the same volume, the different weights should give us some insight as to if it has like moisture in it or not. As you can see, played around with this one. Okay. This one's kind of got, I think it's just dusty. There's a few clumps, probably from putting a fuse in it or something crazy. Overall, I think it is dry. It's still pelletized. There's not like clumps. It did stink. We're still good to go. This one is open bag. It's kind of taped up. Let's see what it looks like. This was an old one. It's probably okay. It might be like a touch. Might have a touch of moisture to it, but I am so glad to actually have this tannerite organized. I mean, it's kind of been annoying to me, but also I don't have the time to like constantly mess with this stuff. So each one of these should have been 5 pounds, so it's looking okay. We're going through a year's history of stacking tannerite, guys. Not pretty. I mean, a lot of memories. All right, another 5-pounder in there. We got another 5-pounder. Another 5-pounder. Okay. If I do another one, make sure. sure. It's good. Yeah, overall, I think it's all right. We're going to find some that are moisture damage, I know. Because I remember one time when I was measuring it like a pound per foot out through there just to see what would happen. I know it started raining on me, so I had to like hurry and put it all away, but catalyst in this one didn't even take the catalyst out. All right, so that's good. And some of this tannerite, you know, it could have got a little moisture, maybe a little bit of sun damage. That's okay though. We're gonna make it work. And that's why we're not only shooting this, we're gonna be hitting it with a massive compression shockwave over the whole container to ensure that all of this goes off and none is wasted. And that's part of the reason why it takes so long. It's a lot to prepare. I never said that I was gonna blow it up the same day I got 1 million followers. Okay, I don't like the look of this one. It's a little hard. So I'm gonna get another bucket and dump the bad ones in there and fertilize my lawn with it. Alright, so this is the bucket for fertilizing the lawn. You do have a catalyst pack like stuck in there. Yeah, see? So we found a bad one. Oh yeah, that one's bad. Let's get that up top there. Don't want to add any moisture to the other. Obviously, you don't do this at home, guys. It's crazy. Oh yeah, that's going in the scrap bin. I probably dropped it, or I don't know what I did with it. Oh yeah, we're gonna put it in the scrap bin. This one's bad too, okay? That's all right. We're going to replace all the bad ones with good ones. No, let's put it there for now. Okay, let's see what this one is. This is day 54. Good. I don't like the look of this one. It's going to lawn fertilizer. And these are old. These are like some of the original ones. Put it in the lawn fertilizer. No, I think it's good. It's pretty much, as long as it's not caked up or like really discolored. A lot of half pounders in here. I remember when I couldn't get the bigger ones and I wasn't buying it in bulk from Outlaw X. Oh my goodness, this one actually has like a seal on it. Or I guess it just came off from the lid. Okay. Good. Alright. We got some of these bagged ones. Let's see how they performed. I don't like the look of it. Lawn fertilizer. A lot of these I had to play around with the videos, trying to get people to follow, so, you know, I did all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't like the look of that one either. Mostly, like, you know, if the containers weren't open, they were pretty good, but other than that, not so good. So, got some more in here. See what this one is. It's okay. I probably broke this one or something. Hopefully some of you guys got some of the multi-tools on the website. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be wet. It's kind of like swollen. Oh yeah, she's wet and swollen. So, that's alright. Put it in the fertilizer. Now we got one of our bags. Now, I hope this bag is good. That bag right there should pretty much fill up a bucket, so I'm going to go ahead and get another tub. I am sick and tired of packing all this tannerite around constantly. I haven't moved as much lately. Alright. Back when I didn't write the dates, but this one does have a date, 293. Day 293. So this is some of the fresher stuff. Oh yeah, we're good. $305. Looking good. Looking good. Now some of the stuff I get from Outlaw X has chunks in it like this, but some chunks is like normal. That one seems like a little extra chunky. I don't know what the deal is. It looks a little bit wet. So I'm just going to put it in the lawn fertilizer category. Yeah, that one too. And I think some of it, like the bag ripped and I don't know what happened. Oh, here's some Sonic Boom with the catalyst still. It looks okay. I mean, we're going to be setting this thing off with a massive compression shockwave. Probably around 10 pounds of high nitro exogelatin dynamite. So even ammonium nitrate, this by itself will go off with enough of a shockwave. I don't like that. A lot of this looks a little bit wet. Lawn fertilizer. That one too. I think I may have had a whole bag that kind of was a little bit wet. I don't know. I don't really want to chance it. If anything, maybe I'll add it. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, we need to get into some good stuff so we can finish this bucket off. That was good. One clump. as we're going on with this, I can kind of tell a little bit better. Know what to look for. Almost being able to tell before I open them. Yeah, fertilizer. And don't worry guys, we got a lot of extra. I just want to make sure we use everything in this stack and then add enough extra to where she's good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I think we'll do one more because the other one had a hard time closing. Ooh, clumpy. Yep. Come on, I know we gotta have some good stuff in here somewhere. Yeah, I think there was a bag of that kind of ripped or something. Because I remember we were having some trouble with some of the side projects with one of those bags. But it was my fault, improper storage. Alright, let's weigh it up. Turn our scale back on. Reading 0. $43.4. $40.8 pounds. Maybe with 41 pounds. Or I don't know what you guys thinking I'm cheating here. I'm gonna add so much it don't matter. 40.8. So we're gonna round it up to 41 pounds. I'm going to put C grade because there was some wet ones. The other one I'll put A grade. Okay. So I will continue on. Camera's still doing good. Looks a little wet. And it's not horrible. It probably would still work, but I'm a little bit particular. I definitely don't want something crazy happening during this process. I want this boom to be really good for you guys. There's a bunch of these right here. I think it's like that one wet 50-pounder. Oh yeah, that one's caked up. We know that one. So we gotta be careful of that. I don't like to look at that one either. Okay. Yeah, that one's caking kind of too. Yeah, that one's clumpy. Check on the sonic boom. I'm being cautious. I'm putting a little bit more in the fertilizer bin. We're gonna make it go boom. Oh yeah, that one's bad. That one looks really bad. And I remember somebody gave us some too. And if I remember right, the stuff that they gave us was pretty rough. Okay, I got the catalyst packed out mainly. That one's wet. We're getting more bad than good out of this bucket. We have got to get this bucket finished. My goodness. A lot of these half pounders. The half pounders, stacking 2 up every day. I'm telling you, it's interesting. My lawn is going to be so green now. A lot of these are pretty good. A lot of the half pounders are nice. The half pounders, they weather good. I'll say. I'm not even really checking them as much now because the half pounders pretty much are good for sure. That one wasn't. I don't know. It just had a weird color to it. It may have been out in the sun for a while. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look good. I'm glad I'm going through this now. This would have took forever if I was trying to do this morning of the boom. The mixing part isn't even the hard part. It's the going through it, making sure we got good stuff. I've put a lot of work into this project, so I am not about ready to have a half-cocked boom go off. We're gonna make a boom. Ooh, that one. Yeah, it was a little hard to open, so that was kind of the sign on that one. I know the camera probably needs a charge, or like an external charge, which I don't have in here. We'll find some somewhere. I guess I can't even charge while it's in there. That's alright. I can swap out to the other camera, the Chinese or the GoPro or something. I'm going to keep all these jars. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but that one wasn't too bad, but not about to chance it. No, yeah, I could tell this one's swollen right now. I was just gonna go in the trash, which basically means I'll take it apart later. Oh, that one was good. I put it in the wrong pile. Oh well. imagine this is just going to be a time lapse at this point. Say something once in a while just because. Archive it. Maybe our ancestors will watch it. Look at this crazy guy. Oh, not ancestors, but our great grandkids are going to watch this when they find it on the moon. This SD card, and they're going to be like, what is this guy doing? Oh yeah, there's some clumps in that one. Day 146. What are memories? Patient or impatient? Can't remember what I was doing. Oh, probably during the shadow ban. Probably during the shadow ban. I got a lot of jars now. I guarantee I'll use them for something. Looks like the camera is still going. This one is taking forever. Alright. This one. Empty. Okay. Oh man, this one's packed in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's looking good. We're gonna be able to fill this up now. Day 310, so more recent. I didn't do them in order. I didn't even know which was which at this point, honestly, guys. Oh yeah, we're getting it full now. Probably shouldn't be recording this in 4K, but I was like, well, you know, if somebody wanted to zoom in and see what the scale said or something, I was like, might as well. Alright, I think I can do one more pound in here. Oh, I hit the camera stand. Day 308. Oh yeah, alright. Lid this bad boy up. Alright, turn on our scale. Oh, I gotta raise this up. Alright, scales on, 0 pounds. Let's weigh this bad boy. $44.6 minus 2.6 is 42 pounds. Alright, get this one out of here. Another, I think I'm gonna pull this out, and then I'm gonna dump all this into this tote, all the lawn fertilizer only. Okay. This is becoming a mess. But that's alright. We're gonna make it work. See how this bag looks. This bag actually looks pretty good. I was always running out of jars, so I was just starting to bag it. Or like put the bulk bags in and trade out the cans and put them for the daily videos. These bags will make it go a lot quicker. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Awesome. Thought I saw a clump. There's like one clump. Probably in the corner of the bag or something. So that whole bag went in this bucket. So that was easy. I didn't bring a lid. Alright, turn our scale on. That's still on. Okay, 0 pounds. $47.1. I'm not gonna try to do that. Yeah. 2.6, 44.5 net. Now I'm gonna go B grade. I'm grading them so that when I blow up this stack, I can place different grades in different spots in the barrel, just to make sure we get a good boom. Alright, back to the cans. Alright. Ooh, that one's got a hole in it. We're just gonna go in the fertilizer tub. My lawn is gonna be so fertilized. I don't think I'll upload this whole video, but if I did, if somebody is literally watching and listening to me do this, props to you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Because I know it's got to be a little bit boring. All day All day deadness, day 304. I don't remember what we have in there. I get a lot of people help me for the booms. Or, well, a decent amount. Sometimes not, but it's hard because I live in the middle of nowhere. But, I appreciate them when they do come. But, most of the time, all the boring stuff like this, let me turn this down a little bit. Most of the boring stuff like this, it's me. It's me. And hopefully it will make some money someday. And I can keep blowing stuff up for you guys and for fun and for money. Pretty cool. But as of now, and even the giveaway, I mean, it basically paid for the person to come out. It paid for Chris to come out. Paid for Chris to come out. Yeah. Paid for Chris to come out. And the website build and the lawyer to set up the giveaway to make it all legal and shit. So, maybe made just a tiny bit over that. After the time I bought like all the stuff that it shipped out to you guys. Ooh, that's nasty. It's just crazy, you know. So I think I put a smoke bomb in here. Alright, ooh yeah, I could smell it. And I still got to do this to all the aluminum powder. I got to do the same thing essentially. Because, well, the aluminum powder will be good. It's not damaged. But like they come in like little tiny packs. Come in little tiny packs. So that's going to be interesting. I think what I'm going to do is stick all those little packs. Day 300. In a blender or something and just like shred them up and just put that in there. Then I don't have to like open them because they're such a pain to open. Oh, some of this stuff stinks. Day 292. $296. About this one, this bad boy. Yeah, it's all clumpy. Too bad it's a 2-pounder. Ugh. Yeah, I think some of the Sonic Boom's fairly fresh. We are gonna light it all off. This is gonna be such a long video. Camera is almost dead. Just letting the mess build up. I'll clean it up later because I'm just trying to get this done. Help, day 146, the other one. Alright. Alright. Big bag. Let's see how this bag looks. I think that bag actually looks pretty good. So, I'm going to go ahead and set it up to the side because we know that bag will pretty much fill the whole bucket. No, that was real wet. I don't know, maybe I will, I don't know, sell all these containers with shrapnel from the cars we blow up and stuff in the future. I don't know. What a mess. I know a lot of you were thinking that I was going to blow them up like individual containers. Oh, it's not going to set it off. Well, and yes and no. Like, it can, but it would be inefficient, and we're putting in one container. Even in one container, it'll be inefficient. Because typically, as it's detonating, it'll be scattering the rest of it everywhere. So you get like, you know, a less than perfect detonation. Probably like, I would guess like 40% loss. So that's what we're going to avoid by using compression charges. You know how nuclear bomb works? Yeah, same principle kind of. But obviously not nuclear. So just to kind of compress all this good stuff together and hold it and get it all lit off really fast. Because I want a big boom. Anyways, plus a lot of you guys want a big boom too, so. Alright, we are getting closer. Maybe be able to get all this on one camera battery. I mean, it's almost dead, but we might make it. I'll have to keep watching if I hurry. Okay, this tub is done. Alright, we got one more tub trying to fill up that bucket, and then do the bag. This is the original tub that I can do what I want permit on there. Well, actually not the very original, but like the first one of these tubs that I got, the Husky ones. The Husky totes, and I love the Husky totes. They actually work really nice. Ooh, that one had a clump. I don't have any shortage of jars, that's for sure. And all you guys that were like, hey, you know, he's not stacking up a pound every day. I just got tired of moving it around. Like, it was all down there. I mean, some of it's wet, so we're going to have to replace it, but that's no big deal. I would be putting these in, like, trash bags or something, but I'm just trying to hurry. Good stuff in the bags. still sealed. Okay, I think we can get another half in there. Ooh. Nah, it was okay. Okay. I'm gonna lid this bad boy. This is bucket number 5. Alright, turn our scale on. Alright, got the scale on, 0 pounds. $45.2. I'm not trying to do math in my head and film, so 45.2 minus 2.6, 42.6 pounds. I'm gonna go with B grade. Alright. 42.6. Tip you guys down again. This battery might last. This is the last hope. Just checking the camera. I kind of didn't expect this to take as long, or I would have been like, you know what, we're never making it and blow it up early. So, but it kind of played with me, and then we got a 90-day shadow ban. So it's been kind of a weird process. So I never really expected like all this to be sitting down here for a year. Either it would like blow up sooner or later, you know. Or like I figured it would blow up sooner. Or I would have just, you know, said, okay, we're not gaining, like this is not worth my time, I'm out of money, whatever. But it kind of was like this weird, like roller coaster, I guess. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ones from the early days. You know. Oh yeah, definitely wet. Yeah, that's what we're trying to find. I don't want any of that in our good mix. And maybe I won't use it for fertilizer. Maybe I'll just set it next to the explosion and some of it will go off and just make it even bigger. But I'm going to ensure you guys there is a minimum of probably 400 pounds. We'll see when we get done and like how much I have left and all that. So we're going to try to make sure there's a minimum of 400 pounds of explosives plus high explosives to put it off. The reason I'm videoing this entire thing is like mainly for like you guys that are auditing. And I basically ran out of stuff to say. I could probably talk more, but I'm also trying to pay attention. Yeah, that's good stuff. Facebook sucks. That is so true. That's probably okay. I was just being cautious because this is the, I think this is the oldest tub. I should have been like bucketing it this entire time. I never thought of it. And then also you guys wouldn't have seen it. I couldn't have put fuses in there and acted crazy for the videos. But guys, this is, yeah, literally the most boring video. What a mess. And if I do put this video up, guys, I apologize. I'm not going to do any editing probably. I'm just going to be like, just throw it up. And, you know, that way if anyone just like doesn't believe me, they can just watch it. And we're going to see how many pounds are at the end of this. And that's definitely wet. My lawn is going to be looking so green. And this is the first one, and I remember when I was doing those like videos, putting, I think it's just compressed. I don't think it's wet. It might be. When I was doing those videos, where I was stacking up like 1 pound per foot or whatever, it was kind of crappy because, rainstorm hit during the middle of that, and that was a bad deal. Yeah, these are just compressed from being sitting in there for almost, I don't know, a year. Those 5 pound bags help fill up that bucket a little faster. Big boom coming Mother's Day. I'm excited. Got a lot of prep to do, and I also work like 2 jobs, plus this, which I don't really consider a job because it's like negative money. So, but I think it might make me some eventually one day. And I don't really plan on like spending it myself. I just plan on like doing more cool stuff and videos. I want to do some more giveaways, like let you guys get out here. Maybe we can do another project to 2 million followers where everybody that wants to come can come. And we'll like rent out a shooting range in central, I don't know, somewhere. And everyone that wants to come shoot it, like, you know, maybe 1,000 pound boom or something like that, can come. You know, and it don't have to be like trying to gatekeep. I mean, I wish I could have everyone out here, but the way it is now, I just can't. I can't make that happen. So I'm sorry, but. F the ATF. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all these jars. Or, you know, not the ones that like have burnt holes in them from fuses. Oh yeah, that's nasty. Ooh, the camera might make it. We are so close. And we still have that big bag. And then we should be really close to 355 pounds. You know, we probably have 50 pounds or something of lawn fertilizer. But we're going to make it work. I had to listen to music because I knew I was going to get bored with this, so. You guys are probably like, what is he listening to? I listen to all kind of crazy stuff, guys. All kinds. I like all kinds of music. this is the last little pack. Okay, last little pack. And that was a little bit wet. Let's scoop it out. All right, last little pack. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on this bucket. It's a little bit, well actually, I'll put a little bag in there. Go ahead and finish it off. You guys should check out the merch store and get you a nice multi-tool. We actually try to be really reasonable on most of our prices. And our boom powder, if you follow the secret link on the merch store and go look at our boom powder website, I tell you, it is just as cheap as buy it from anyone else. I try to make it a good deal. So, all right, let's lid this bad boy. Hopefully you guys find this video entertaining. It's crazy. Oh, the camera. Dang, that battery is lasting longer than I thought it would. Way longer. Okay, scale on. 0. 42.4. So 42.4. Minus 2.6. 39.8. That makes sense. And I didn't completely like fill that bucket, so. Put it C grade. Alright. I will show you guys the whole thing afterward. Another bucket. Okay, we got 6 buckets over there. Alright, this is the 7th bucket, which is about right. Okay, I mean, we'll calculate it at the end. I'll show you, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so this one should be fast and easy because we got this bag and it looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't quite fill it up. I'm not gonna like lock the lid on. Just, you know, just kind of put it on there so we know the right weight. Okay. So we're at 0. You can see that. $41.9. So 41.9 minus 2.6. 39.3. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and seal it. And I'm gonna go with, that is B grade. All right, last bucket. Let's go add it up and see how much we need to add. All right, so we got all 6 buckets here. We got 48 pounds, 41 pounds, 42.6, 39.3, 39.8, 44.5, and 42 pounds, which comes up to a total of 297.2 pounds, which actually makes sense because that's about 58 pounds probably in that tub. So that makes actual sense. So I will be adding some more. Boom day. I've got it all kind of like in sealed bags right now, so I'm not going to go ahead and take it out. This stuff wasn't like as sealed, and I wanted to go through it and see what we had and what we needed. So now we've got the 6 buckets with the 297.2 pounds over here, and they are ready for boom. And like I said, we're going to be adding it to at least 400 pounds. So, you know, we're going to add at least 100 pounds of tannerite. We're probably going to add some more stuff to it. You guys will see before the boom. I'll show all of you. So I'm going to go fertilize my lawn and clean up this mess. So this is the aftermath of everything.